that's what I wanted to do today. So you may be familiar with heart rate variability, HRV. So heart rate variability, we want that to be high. And it's a relative term. It's not like you can compare mine to yours and say, well, mine is 60 and yours is 70, so I'm low. You know, you can't do that. It's not used that way, but you can look at it where you are relativity wise. And the reason why heart rate variability is such an important measure is because it's telling you what's going on in the system. So heart rate variability is different from heartbeat. So you have your heartbeat. Let's say we have 60 beats per second. Every second you have another heartbeat. And if you count for 60 seconds a minute, you should have 60 heartbeats. But if you check at 10 seconds or 15 seconds or 20 seconds, you may not have 10, 15, or 20 respectively. So this space in between the beats is what HRV is. And it's measuring how much variability you have. Now, the way I use this in layman's terms, I would say that if you are anxious, if you're nervous, if you're in fight or flight, your heart rate is beating as fast as it can in that moment because of the tension. So you have no variability. It's like if I'm going as fast as I can, there's no room for variability. But when I'm relaxed and my body is adjusting to what's coming in and I've got that flexibility, then I can have the variability in here. So that's the way I look at HRV. HRV, when HRV is high, when HRV is low, we're more stressed. Well, guess what? We also have brain waves. And when we're in beta brainwave, it's synonymous with being stressed. You know, alpha brainwaves, you're meditating, you get into alpha and maybe even theta. Those are relaxed states. If your brainwave is in beta, when this is high, stress is high. So they're in sort of reverse, they're inverse. When heart rate is low, your stress, I should say, I don't want to call it your stress, your susceptibility to being stressed out is higher. And when beta brainwaves are high, your susceptibility to being stressed out is higher. So we don't want HRV low and we don't want beta high unless we're in a situation that we want it high. We want the HRV to be higher, and there's a direct correlation between HRV and willpower. And it makes sense when you look at it this way with the variability. Willpower wanes throughout the day, and you may notice that willpower doesn't work for you anymore like it did in your teens and early 20s. There's a reason for that, because we have this other thing called I don't want power. And that don't want power is from habits from the past. And sometimes with willpower, you're working on doing something that you've never done before, right?